Around this time last year, I took a trip to Malmö, Sweden, to visit my sister. She goes to school there, and her semester was ending, and I was coming to visit her and then help her pack up her apartment and come home to the US for the summer. Once you land in the Copenhagen airport, you can take a train across the Sound from Denmark to Sweden, which is what I did. My sister met me at the station, and we had Burger King for dinner.
Too hot?
This is the photo I sent to my parents to let them know I had arrived.
Good morning. Afternoon. I don't know why I looked at my watch. It's still on Cincinnati time, which tells me it is like 9:23 in the morning, which makes it like 3 something in the afternoon here. I just slept so much. I went to sleep around 10:30, 11 at night, woke up at 5:30 to pee, couldn't really fall back asleep until around 6:30, or like 7:30. I was up for like 2 hours. And then I woke back up when my sister was gonna leave at 10:30-ish in the morning. My original plan had been to go with her into town. She's going to school to do something, and I was just gonna like bum around town until she was done. That's clearly didn't happen. I just went right back to sleep until like 2. And then it still took me a really long time to get up. I don't feel so good. I feel sort of woozy and shaky. I don't know if I'm sick or just jet lagged. I know I have allergies because I woke up really congested and my eyes were watering. I just took some nasal spray for that. So we'll see if that helps. I really don't want to take another antihistamine because that makes me really sleepy. I ended up spending somewhere between 12 and 14 hours on the plane yesterday from Chicago to Copenhagen because we were diverted to Gander, Canada, because someone on the flight had a medical emergency and they needed to stop and get him help. I think they ended up actually leaving him in Canada so he could go to the hospital there. But it took an hour to get to Canada off of the original flight plan. Landed, waited around for maybe 1 or 2 hours while we like refueled and checked the engines and everything. The pilot did that. And then we just like got up and left again. So we were supposed to land in Copenhagen at 1:20 in the afternoon. I think we landed around 5:30 or something. I don't know. It all gets a bit fuzzy around then because I literally slept maybe an hour or 2. The guy next to me was real energetic for the first like 3 hours. We were talking and stuff, and then after dinner, I went to the bathroom and then like plugged in my headphones so that I could sleep. And he just knocked the fuck out. He was asleep for like the rest of the flight, essentially. I don't know how he did it. Anyway, It's gray and it's not raining currently, but I think it's either going to or it has rained. Here in Malmö, it's not warm. I think it's something like 13, 15 degrees not Fahrenheit, Celsius. I'm gonna finish this tea and then I'm probably gonna actually go out and do things because that was the plan today.
Malmö is kind of a small town, and the public transport consists mostly of buses. We got Egyptian food for dinner that night.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited for this bread pudding situation. Yes.
Different day, different meal. We went out for burgers with my sister's friend Philip. Malmö and Sweden in general is weirdly known for hamburgers. Couldn't tell you why. They were very good. The weather was nice, so we decided to hang out in this cemetery in the middle of town, which is also kind of a park. We made some friends.
You coming back? Yeah, I don't have anything for you. What? You can't just run up to people and demand food.
Yes, you can.
Shona does it all the time.
How do you think we met?
Did we have a good day? We're very tired. Fancy ramen. And slightly burned gyoza. Don't look that way.
Aesthetic.
We're gonna eat it in these breakfast bowls. Goda frukostvanor har man glädje av hela livet.
Ugh. I don't
So
do
excited.
breakfast.
I'll explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm swimming at the speed of light. I'm gonna be a supersonic. Tourism has changed with Instagram. Yeah. Look at that dog.
Hey, leggy, so short.
Shawnee, what was I doing earlier? Tell the camera. This was my telephone.
Chewin Fountain has a designated seagull.
Ah, that's true. Wow, my hair looks great. Anyway, I was taking calls on my banana phone earlier and Shawnee was dying of embarrassment and shame.
It's because the calls were for me.
Oh, I see.
There's a store called Monkey that my sister and I both like.
Are you taking ecstatic pictures? I don't know how to frolic.
Look at the wind rippling through the grass.
Oh, we're gonna have to check you for ticks later.
I'm gonna have to scare a million rabbits. I don't know how to frolic. How do girls do this? Rabbits.
Rabbits. Yeah. No, I'm tired. It's Sunday, so we're taking it easy. Just hanging out in the park. Shawnee has a paper to finish, and I'm just gonna lie here, really. I had a weird time this morning where I woke up at like 4:30 to go to the bathroom, then couldn't fall back asleep. I was up for like 2 hours, then I know I managed to fall back asleep around, I don't know, 6:30, 7. And yeah, I got nothing else. I'm still jet lagged. I still feel I have some nausea when I wake up in the morning. Yesterday when Shawnee and I went to the shops and stuff, I was all like sweaty and weird when we were in the mall. This happens to me sometimes when I go to the mall. I don't know if it's something to do with the lights in there or something, but I was just like upper lip sweaty, feeling all like woozy and terrible. I mean, it could have just been jet lag too. I've only been here for what, 3 days? Anyway, the park's full of like cute families and people with dogs and stuff. Week. No, this is so nice. It's so bright. I was not expecting it. Wiggle.
Wiggles out of frame.
Yes, hello, can I help you? Burb.
He's like,
I see you. This is a jackdaw.
but not for long.
What does that mean?
Gonna be dinner soon.
Oh dear. This is the moat to Malmö Castle, which now houses a museum.
He got fed of food by his father.
Our grandmother was a Holocaust survivor, and she came to Sweden after the war in one of these white Red Cross buses.
Och då gick jag ut och satte mig på en bänk. Jag vill alltid vara ensam, jag tänkte.
I didn't take many pictures inside the museum, but I did get this one. And also this one. I think these kids had just completed a race or something. Personally, I would not risk jumping around in the fountain, but you know what? YOLO.
Okay. Drama birds, drama art ho,
Rude.
Drama Sweden. Drama Sport. Drama. Again, explaining this to historians in like
Yeah, so what is happening exactly? No one knows. Ritual purposes. Charlie.
no. Come
Womp
back.
womp.
Let me in. I can be British.
Shonley asked, is it because of Brexit?
Is it because
I mean, it might honestly be.
dog be gone? I'm so sad.
I'm waiting for the bus. I'm a little early, but I don't feel like leaving because it would just be my luck for me to like walk away and then the bus comes. It's been a full day. We went shopping. Well, we got up kind of late because we were up late. Shonley's been working on finishing a bunch of school projects. Then we went shopping for some stuff. Tomorrow we are taking a 4-hour train up to Stockholm to see my aunt and my grandpa and my cousin. And on Thursday, it'll be Sweden's like national day, Nationaldagen. So we get to hang out with them on Thursday and Friday. And then we'll come home Saturday, pack, clean up Shonley's apartment, and then go home. These shoes are all sculptures. They are the shoes of various famous people.
It's so aesthetic. We're going to Hogwarts. Nobody needs to see this.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
Anyway, it was really hot on the train. There's no AC.
Oh Lord, we sweat.
Oh Lord, we sweat. Now we're waiting on the final train to take us to
To our promised land.
to the promised land, our aunt's house.
Promised land.
Oh well. There was a food festival in Kungsträdgården. This area of Kungsträdgården are usually fountains, actually. They drained them and put in tables for the food festival. And we got some slightly disappointing Korean fries. I say slightly disappointing mainly because they weren't spicy enough. That's what I get for eating Korean food in Sweden. Here's the opera. And here's the palace. This area is called Sergels Torg. It's a central meeting spot right smack dab in the middle of Stockholm. This is the bridge between Old Town and Parliament / the Palace. Are you all right, buddy?
No! I'm so stressed.
You have ice cream on your nose.
Åh, så duktig du är. Åh, så duktig du är. Vet du vad, du ska få en ny tröja på det. Ja, man måste ha en ny tröja ibland. Hoppa, hoppa. Ja.
För du får ha det här tror jag om du inte har en tupp i alla fall. Då måste du...
Jaså, får jag det?
Ja, det tror jag.
Jaså?
För att de gör ju liksom inget väsen av sig så länge man har några...
Ja, så vi har ju bara röda här. Oj, 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 oj. Oj, oj, oj. Vad vill du i alltså? Så får man göra, ja. Vill du i? Nu hoppade hon i från bryggan en gång.
Plask sa du då.
Plask sa du då. Då var det en kille som stod i vattnet och kunde liksom skopa upp hunden. För det var inte helt lätt att komma upp igen.
Nej, när man är liten.
Nej.
Nej, inte jätte.
När man är liten och inte har några pengar. Ja, hon vill inte. Nej, inte det där. Det var våld. Och här firade vi alltså 500 års förmodad födelse av Gustav Vasa. Och igår var det ju 6 juni och då räknar man med att det var den dagen han klev in i Stockholms slott och utropade sig till kung. Det är därför vi firar nationaldag.
Jaha.
Ja, så det är
Oh,
lite
that's
så.
why.
Ja. Och sen det här stenhuset, det finns ju inte. Det har ju aldrig funnits heller. Men det fanns en farbror som var amiral och tekniker och målare och allt möjligt. Men det blir,
We're both just like, ah. Don't we get that?
Vill du köpa med oss någonting till pappa också? När jag ändå får orken nu. Vi ska åka in till pappa.
We also visited my grandpa's house, but I didn't take any footage there.
You making videos?
Other way. My door is locked. Okay.
Fun extra wrench in our trip. There was a bomb scare at Malmö Central Station, so instead of taking the bus to the train station and then the train to the airport, we ended up having to pay for a taxi to take us all the way to the airport.